Okay, now these are your previous year questions asked from the topic limit. It's your Jeemains limit, and now you see we are going to discuss some tricks how to solve or some procedure in order to find out the limits of this one by one. First of all, let us see question number 1. It was asked January session 2022. Question is limit x tends to 0, integration of 0 to x t sin t tan t whole thing divided by x. For this, you can use LH rule. So if you use LH rule, then you have to differentiate numerator as well as denominator. So in that case, you face difficulty how to find derivative of definite integral. Let me discuss this. Number 1. Given limit is limit x tends to 0. Numerator is integration 0 to x t sin of tan t dt whole thing divided by x. Definitely you will use LH rule. But before that you see there is another rule that is called Newton's Leibniz rule. So Newton Leibniz rule states that if, let me consider some definite integral, say Ix integration 0 to a f of t dt. This is the most important rule we are going to use. So tomorrow definite integration or derivative ulabo lage. So using Newton Leibniz rule. So Newton Leibniz rule is this: d dx of Ix. That is derivative of this definite integral. See, here, it is your any number, real number a, and here some function is gx. Newton Leibniz rule say the limits, here it is any real number a and here it is any function of x gx, and the definite integral is this. Then what's the derivative of this? The derivative of this integral, I denoted it by Ix. So ddx of Ix equal to f of, give the input as upper limit. So replace t by gx. মানে ইয়াতে তুমি f of gx input দিব লাগিব. So upper limit, replace the variable t by the upper limit, that is f of gx, into differentiate this g dash x. So this is the derivative of this integral. It is called Newton simply NL rule or Newton Leibniz rule. Now second case is there. If Ix is like this, lower limit is a function of x gx, it is another function of x hx, and it is as it is f of t dt. In that case, derivative of d dx of this definite integral Ix equal to, see, f of, put the upper limit in place of t, t is jagah upper limit bohai diya, f of hx, then into differentiate the upper limit h dash x, then minus ekata kam lower limit or lower kora. Same thing you do with the lower limit, f of input is gx, into g dash x. This is the generalized case. And here, as a is a number here, that's why if you put here a, so that is derivative of a will be 0. So this will be directly 0. That's why I have written this. So two cases we have considered. One is your, if the lower limit is any number, then directly you will write this one. And if the lower limit is a function of x, upper limit is a function of x, in that case you will use this one in order to find out derivative of definite integral. Okay, now come to the main problem. How to find limit of this? Then, using LH rule, limit x tends to 0, ddx of integration 0 to x t sin 10t dt divided by derivative of x, that is directly 1. Now, in this case, you have to use Newton-Leibniz rule. So, this equal to limit x tends to 0. Now you see, derivative of this definite integral, what is the integrand? This is your integrand. So as we discussed, replace t by x, that will be your what? X sine of 10x. So we have replaced it. After that, derivative of the upper limit, remember, upper limit is your x. So if you differentiate, it will be 1 and denominator to 1. So now you obtain the limit. If you can take the limit now, 0 and sine 0 is 0, your limit is 0. So this is the options I have not written. If you go through the previous question paper, you will get the options, and 0 is the correct answer here. The most important, on the basis of LH rule, and one more rule we have discussed, that is called Newton-Leibniz rule, in order to find out derivative of definite integral. Now let us see the next question, question number 2. Okay? Question number 2 लो, 2 की questions है. Zero by 0 form आगे से 2 যদি বহাই দিয়া 9 হবো 9 plus 3 12 12 minus 12 0 তো ইয়াৰ পৰা তুমি চোৱা 0 আহি আছে এটো 0 by 0 form. So if it is 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form, then in that cases generally we use LH rule. So number 2 LH rule use কৰিলে আহি যাব চাবা. Number 2, limit x tends to 2, 3 to the power x plus 3 to the power 3 minus x minus 12 divided by 3 exponent negative x by 2 minus 3 exponent 1 minus x. So LH rule, differentiate numerator as well as denominator. Okay, now using LH rule, that is equal to limit x tends to 2, derivative of numerator. Let us do directly. As you know, a to the power x, derivative of a to the power x log of a to the power x log of a. So it is a is any number. 3 to the power x, that will be 3 to the power x log of 3 plus again 3 to the power 3 minus x, that will be 3 to the power 3 minus x log of 3 minus x, and 3 minus x, here negative 1 will come. Whole thing divided by, here a to the power x format, 3 to the power negative x by 2 log of a. A is your 3, log of 3. Now, again, here 3 exponent minus x by 2. So we have to differentiate, that will be negative 1 by 2. Derivative of this is this much. Minus a to the power x format, 3 to the power 1 minus x. Log of a means 3 here. And derivative of this, in this case also, 1 negative 1 will come. Now you see what happens. Sorry, here it is a to the power x, this for a to the power x, it is log of a. It is log of a means here 3. It will be log of 3. Log of 3. And it is as it is negative 1. Because this is 3 minus x, that will be negative 1. Now you see log of 3 is common here, and here also log of 3 is cancelled out. Let me write limit x tends to 2, 3 to the power x plus 3 to the power 3 minus x, as it is negative sign, so let me put here negative sign, divided by, so it is minus half, log of 3 cancelled out, so minus half into 3 to the power minus x by 2, this 2, and here it is log of 3 cancelled out, minus minus, that will be plus. That will be plus, and here 3 to the power 1 minus x, so you will get here 3 to the power 1 minus x. Now directly you can put the limit. If you take the limit, it will be 3 square minus 3 divided by, and here 2, 3 to the power minus 1, so minus 1 by 2 into 3 to the power minus 1, because you will put 2 here, plus, and if you write 2 here, that will be 3 to the power minus 1. So it's over now. 9 minus 3 is 6 here, so it will be 1 by 3. So minus 1 by 6. See here, 3 to the power minus 1, 1 by 3 minus half into 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 3. And if you simplify this, so your answer will be your 36, you see. Because it is 6, then minus 1 plus 2 divided by 6. 6 into 6, that will be 36. And option, correct option will be 36. My option लिखा नहीं, किंतु question direct side over. That option was 36 is the correct answer. So using LS2, you could find out the limit very easily. Next, most important 3. Here, a result you have to use, that is from binomial. If you use that result, then it will be very easier for you to find out the limit. ठीक है सब कोई नहीं की यार 10 नंबर to solve. Well, I thought I said number 3 sure. 3 number 3. Given So limit y tends to 0, y tends to 0, under root over 1 plus root over 1 plus y to the power 4, 1 plus y to the power 4, minus root over 2 divided by y to the power 4. You have to find out limit of this. Go. See, in binomial 1 plus x whole to the power n, that is 1 plus nx plus n times n into n minus 1 by factorial into x squared plus and so on. But if your x is very small, fraction, when x is very small, we consider 1 plus nx, just 1 plus nx. তাহলে 1 plus x এর একটা এক্সপানশন আছে, 1 plus nx plus n times n minus 1 by factorial 2 তোমালোকে জানা n into n minus 1 n minus 2 y factorial 3 x cube plus 4 ফিজিক্সত ইউজ করা হবে। তো ফিজিক্সত কি করা যে তোমালোকে পাওয়া যায় x is very small, in that case এখানে তোমালোকে বাদ দি দিয়া ডাইরেক্টলি এর ভ্যালু কি লেখা 1 plus nx লেখা। তো হেটো আমি ইয়াতে ইউজ করি, হেটো ইউজ কৰিলে কোৱেশ্চনটো সব একদম সিম্পল হৈ যায়। ঠিক আছে, তো now this equal to limit y tends to 0. It is your y to the power 4 as it is under root over 1 plus, it is 1 plus y to the power 4 whole to the power half exponential form material minus root 2 as it is equal to limit y tends to 0, limit y tends to 0, denominator as it is y to the power 4 under root over 1 plus, it will be what 1 plus, so 1 plus x whole to the power n, directly we are going to write 1 plus nx, so n মানে half ইয়াতে, x মানে y to the power 4, তো কি পাই যাব 1 plus half of y to the power 4 finish minus root 2. তো কি পালাছ equals to limit y tends to 0 under root over 2 plus half of y to the power 4 minus root 2 divided by y to the power 4. Now again we can use 1 plus nx. How use kora jabo? See, এটা আমি আকৌ এবাৰ যদি ইউজ কৰো কি পাম, টু আছে equal to limit y tends to 0. Here for 2, let us take 2 common. Then here it will be root 2 into. What will be left here? 1 plus 1 by 4. So we can write 1 plus y to the power 4 by 4 whole to the power half minus root 2. It means this root over exponential from whole to the power half. And if you take these two common from here, you have to give 1 by 4 in order to balance it. So root 2 যদি ইয়াতে ইনটু কৰি দিয়া ভিতৰত, তো 2 আহি হৈ যাব 2 into y to the power 4 by 2 আকৌ পাই যাব। That's it. divided by y to the power 4 equal to limit y tends to 0. So it is what? Here again you can use 1 plus nx. So kiman is equal limit to root 2 into 1 plus n times x. That is your y to the power 4 by 8 minus root 2 as it is divided by y to the power 4 equal to limit y tends to 0. Now you can do one thing, root 2 multiply kori dia. Here ahi jabo root 2 plus root 2 by 8 y to the power 4 minus root 2 whole thing divided by y to the power 4 equal to limit y tends to 0, root 2 cancel. Answer by y to the power 4, y to the power 4 cancelled out. Answer is option D as I over previous year questions root 2 by 8. And this can be written as option 2 matching number pare. Can you simplify kora ase root 2 by, you can write it like this 4 into root 2 into root 2. Eta eta root 2 cancel jabo, option ase tomar tate 1 by 4 root 2. 1 by 4 root 2 after cancelling this. This is your answer of this, and we calculated the limit for question number 3. Next, question number 4, let us see. Question number 4, what to do? Yes, rationalize, you will get the answer. Number 4, limit x tends to 0, x plus 2 sin x divided by under root over x square plus 2 sin x plus 1 minus under root over sin square x minus x plus 1 minus x plus 1. So take the conjugate, multiply numerator and denominator. So if you do that, what happens? Limit x tends to 0, x plus 2 sin x divided by, and here you can write this term under root over x square plus 2 sin x plus 1 under root over, or here it is plus under root over sin x square x minus x plus 1. That means conjugate of this, it is minus, so I have multiplied with this, and in the denominator a square minus b square will come, that will be your x square plus 2 sin x plus 1 minus b square is sin square x root over uthi jabo minus x plus 1. This you will get. Next, limit x tends to 0, and here you see it is your sin square x minus x plus 1. So by 1 will be cancelled out, it is plus 1, and it will be minus 1, it will be cancelled out, and it will be left with x square 2 sin x plus 2 sin x as it is, and then minus sin square x, and then plus x. লিখে দিব। Okay, and here no need to do anything, just x plus 2 sin x as it is, and this term as it is, as it is right here. Good, and so as it is, this term here equal to, okay, limit. Now take the limit 0. Here you see, if you give 0 here, what will become 0? 0, the numerator will be 0. It is your under root over x square plus 2 sin x, let me explain it, plus 1 plus under root over sin square x minus x plus 1. It is this. Now you see, now the problem is, if you put the limit, numerator will be 0, because 0 0 it will be 0, this term is 0 means it will be 0, and if you put the limit here, denominator is also 0, the 0 by 0 form. After rationalizing, again the problem persists, situation 0 by 0 form. Now you can use LH rule. So if you use LH rule, limit x tends to 0, see derivative of this 1 plus 2 cos x into, and here it is root over, do one thing, it is your 1 plus 2 cos x by x square plus 2 sin x. Okay. Before using LS rule, do one thing, limit 0 by 0 form coming because of which two? Because of this and this. So limit x tends to 0, x plus 2 sin x divided by x square plus 2 sin x minus sin square x LS rule যদি ইউজ করে দেওয়া হয়, limit, let us apply LS rule, x tends to pi by 4, derivative of this 3 cot square x, again ddx of cot x minus cos x square x. Minus derivative of 10x sec square x, using LS rule. Cos of something, it is minus sin of something x plus pi by 4. Again derivative of this something is 1 itself. Now take the limit. here to 0 is not coming, right? It is 0 I can not. So why here? All denominator side over denominator 0 I नहीं. So 0 0 I have limit why here? So here 3 cot square pi by 4 a minus 2 our did here into cosec square pi by 4 minus sec square pi by 4 whole thing divided by minus sin of pi by 4 plus pi by 4. It is what? Cot pi by 4 is 45 degree is your 1. So that's why it will be minus 3. And into cosec 45 degree. Sin 45 degree 1 by root 2. Cosec 45 is your root 2. So a square as a ki baba 2 baba minus. So sec 45 degree root 2 इसको क्या किया 2 है divided by minus sin of pi by 4 is what pi by 2 and sin 90 degree sin 90 is your what 1. So finally minus 6 minus 2 minus 8 y minus 1 equal to 8. 8 is the correct option. Question paper will side over that 8 is it. So we have discussed all these previous year questions, how to find the limit we generally asked in Jeemains, and most importantly how to use LS rule. LS rule can be used if it is 0 by 0 form, infinity by infinity form, and if you see the radical sign then you can use 1 plus x whole to the power n is equals to directly 1 plus nx. This format can be used. Then while we are using your LS rule, if definite integral is there in numerator or denominator, then to how to find the derivative of definite integral, for that you have another rule, Newton-Leibniz rule, and I explained it how to use Newton-Leibniz rule. Thank you.